How is everyone doing today? And welcome to my channel. This channel has an educational mission, which is to turn you on to great theories and concepts and discoveries that you otherwise wouldn't know about, things that are suppressed and otherwise unavailable um, unless you really do a lot of digging. And this is a segment that we have called the Q-tip of the spear, where I just chop up some of the uh, podcasters who cover the cutting edge of the info war, the war, the global civil war between the globalists and the patriots. And it is my opinion that the patriots have won this war, or at least round one, the most external uh, um, round of the war. The next round might be um, under the surface, um, but at least these mid management, what do you call them? Middle management players are going to be punished, and we're going to enjoy watching them suffer, right? Um, with our popcorn. But I would say that your better bet would be to forget the popcorn and hit um, another red pill, another set of red pills, because given winning the war, that means that the patriots have the responsibility to implement their agenda. And the patriots are not ready to implement their agenda because their agenda is all discombobulated with deep state propaganda all over the place. Their belief systems, their values, their holidays, um, their uh, con, conception of the good life and of good health, their um, heroes. These are things that uh, the Patriots have not investigated deeply enough, if at all. Um, Instead, they've spent their time investigating the psyops from the 20th and 21st centuries, which has been very useful, to uh, people like me, who suspected all along that all these things were psyops, but didn't have all the proof that I have now. Um, but at the same time, the Patriots have not dug deep enough, have not gone far back enough into history. And so their most cherished beliefs and values have remained intact or virtually intact, maybe with slight adjustments, but nothing, um, devastating. But that's what's going to need to happen, is going to be a devastating adjustment to uh, the the way of life and the view of life of the patriots before they're able to implement any type of agenda that is uh, deep state free, or at least deep state light. And I think there's oh well, I'll just say to start with this: the main the main culprit here is religion, the acceptance of Christianity and the New Testament, um, un, unflinchingly, unquestionably. Um, Christianity needs to be scrutinized, investigated, and red pilled, just like everything else. But in this movement, for some reason, it seems to get a free pass. And that is absolutely um, going to be fatal to the movement unless we get it together and start doing the proper research and investigating whether this thing is actually something worth clinging to or not. And you will find that it is not, just like everything else, because it is a psychological operation. It was a psychological operation written by the Romans against the Jews to mellow them out, because the Romans had a large empire to govern, and the Jews were super high maintenance, culminating in actual war that broke out between the Romans and the Jews from 66 to 73 AD. A 7-year long war in which the Roman emperors, the Flavians, Titus, and his father Vespasian, were both wounded in the war. They both had a strong motive to make sure that no wars like that happened again. And they had a strong fear that another one would, because of the resilience uh, of the Jews and their fervor in their belief in a Jewish Messiah who was going to rise up and deliver the Jews from the Romans or from the powerful. And so the Romans reached into their extensive bag of psyops and um, codes, enigmas, word games, satires, humiliation rituals, uh, uh, mockeries, pornography, astrology, mythology, um, shamanism, magic, and they cobbled all these things together from sources all over the world, and then also inserted a story of a Jewish Messiah who was a prince of peace, not a military commander, but a prince of peace, who believed in rendering unto Caesar what is Caesar's, walking the extra mile, and turning the other cheek, while at the same time being totally uh, critical of the Jews, overturning the tables of the money changers, castigating the merchants for selling small animals at the temple, and calling the Pharisees a den of vipers, um, encouraging his Jewish followers to abandon their families in order to follow him. So things that were deleterious to the Jews, but totally deferential to the Romans. And this is what Paul does even more in spades than even Jesus does. And so we have two tailor-made characters from the standpoint of the Romans. And basically, this was part of a very long game plan. They wrote the Gospels and the Epistles and the Revelations and all the other books of the Apocrypha and the Gnostic Gospels over the course of about 75 years. They had established a college in Tiberias in Palestine to accomplish the task. It was somewhat like the Roman version of the Manhattan Project. All of the intellects of the empire got together and pooled their resources and put together this huge project, which was the equivalent of a nuclear bomb detonated on the Jews. And the radiation is still being felt today in the profound anti-Semitism that lies within the Bible, as the New Testament, as well as the effects that um, it has imparted to the Christian, the people that actually believed in the words of the text. And so this is all stuff that nobody knows anything about here in this Patriot movement. And so this is something that needs to be liked, shared, subscribed, shared. Say it again. Share this with your Patriot buddies, um, because Uh, I've been in this movement for 10 years and I've never heard anybody talk about it. The 17th letter, the commander in chief, you can't tell me that they don't know this already. They're pandering to you and they're waiting for you to tune yourself into this and call them out on it. And until you do that, I think this movement isn't going anywhere because it's not ready. Um, so get ready and stay ready. All right, like, share, subscribe, comment, and thanks for tuning in today. To catch us tomorrow on the next episode of the Q-Tip of the Spear. Thanks for tuning in today. Have a great day.